Hello, and welcome back to another stream of the ultimate hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunting series. My name is ElectriCrew here in yet another stream where we will be, once again, trying to find our very first Shiny Manectric, the Shiny Manectric in Pokemon Emerald. For those of you who are not familiar with this series, it is a series that is going to take the rest of my life to complete, if I ever do. I basically have to play through every single Pokemon game as a hardcore nuzlocke until I can obtain a Pokemon called Manectric, which is the channel's mascot. And basically, once I get to that point, I don't have to do the hardcore nuzlocke anymore, but I have to shiny hunt it until I get a shiny Manectric. And I'm going to be going through every single game until I get him in every single one. That has him. I obviously can't get it in the first two generations, and if it's a trade Pokemon, I will basically kind of like get another one in the same like generation. So if for example, if it's not available in Black 2 but it's available in White 2, I'll get a second one in White 2 and then trade it over. So that's the plan. We have not gotten a single shiny. We've gotten through the hardcore nuzlocke of Emerald, and we're now on about 3,500 Pokemon or encounters before you know, we get the shiny. And this is it's a long hunt because it's the old stats. So we're gonna be going and getting started and hunting. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. I appreciate you coming in. I apologize if I'm a little bit tired. I have been working all weekend at the house, painting and spackling and cleaning and all that stuff, and just doing a ton of work to try and get this house ready for us moving in the next few weeks. So it should be a fun time, though. I'm excited for you to see the new place and the new background and stuff like that. I'm excited to set it up. It's going to be a good time, and it'll be worth the probably about a week that I'm not going to be able to stream or something like that. But thank you so much for joining, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful night, and let's get this thing started. Oh, Snapple check. Yes, we have our Snapple here. I will see what the cap says, because if you didn't see the short that I just posted an hour or so ago, it was about a Snapple cap, so you know. A bee has 5 eyes. Huh. Cool. I don't know if that's going to make a short, but whatever. I've noticed, but that is a trombone. Yes, it is. It was my very first trombone that I played since 4th grade until my freshman year of college, when it got into a fight with a bike and it lost. If you can see above my head, right over there, it bent in. The slide's bent there. It's completely ruined. I was not able to get it fixed, so I had to get a new trombone. Unfortunately, it is now a relic that my father put onto a nice little, you know, wooden thingy-mabob, and was able to, you know, make it into a nice, pretty background decoration. Nathaniel, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. I did see that short. I tried and regretted it instantly. Yeah, I would not recommend licking your phone. Think of everywhere that your hands have been, and then think of how often you wash your phone compared to your hands. Not a good combination. I should go heal Minus. But then again, no, I should heal Minus. Because I need to make sure that I'm fully healed up and ready to take on a shiny should it come. I'm just lurk while I play Lies of P. Alright, sounds good. Thanks so much for lurking, appreciate it. But yeah, as I was saying, I have been doing a lot of work at the new house to be able to, you know, get it all ready. Today I was working on putting down primer on all of the walls in the living room, the kitchen, the dining room, and like the main hallway, because the walls used to have a bunch of wallpaper up. We got some people to come in and take that all down, but underneath it was like, you know, really like dirty and stained walls, and there's a lot of like, you know, nicks and indents and stuff like that. And the person who took down the wallpaper, they said that the best way to cover that all up is to throw down a coat of primer, which is basically just like a white baseline that you can put down on the wall, and then after that you fill in all the divots with like spackle and stuff like that. You sand it all down, and then you put on your 2 coats of paint. So that is the method we're taking, and it took a while because we are also trying to paint the ceilings, and that has taken a long time because it used to be popcorn ceiling. You know you probably know what popcorn ceiling is, where it's like the bumpy ceiling and stuff like that. They used to have that there, but someone at some point just took like a flat edge and just like kind of scraped it all off, but they didn't do a perfect job of it, so it's still got like some of the bumps and stuff like that, which makes it I think it's I don't remember what the command is, so hold on. It'll come up in a few minutes. I thought it was exclamation point and recommend a game. Did you spell recommend correct? Did I spell recommend correct? Doesn't popcorn ceiling sometimes have asbestos in it? It is possible, yeah. And it is an unfortunate thing that in the U.S. That wasn't banned until like the late 80s, and the house was built in 1960 something. So it is possible that there is asbestos in the ceilings and stuff, which is why we're covering it all up, so that it doesn't get into the air and stuff. Asbestos was an insulator that they basically put in a lot of building materials back in the day, but it turned out that when it becomes airborne, it's a carcinogen that can cause long-term like health effects. You're not going to be like you're not going to be affected by it if it's just like sitting there, but if it ever gets airborne, it can become kind of dangerous. So they stopped putting it into building materials back in like the 80s, at least in the U.S. But any houses that are older than that, they're still going to have that kind of stuff very possibly in it. And so it's the same thing with lead paint. They used to put lead into paint to help it, I think, spread better or something like that. I don't know. But lead is toxic. And, you know, if it's very toxic, especially for children, and if, you know, if the paint starts chipping off and the kid eats the paint a little bit, it can cause serious health issues and developmental issues. So they banned that in like the 1970s, but any houses that are older than that, a lot of time it costs a lot of money to like replace all of the paint in a house, so they usually just cover it up. So that's the problem. But yeah, so it's not gonna, like, these things are not gonna be like a problem if they're just sitting, you know. And it's not a guarantee that you have it if you have like an older house or have popcorn ceilings or anything like that. But it is something that you just have to be aware of, especially if you're doing like work on a house. You need to like be wearing respirators and stuff like that if you're messing around with things that might have asbestos or lead in them. There was also radiant paint, which was incredibly radioactive. Yeah, they like to just throw random crap that glowed into everything, didn't they? I spelled it right, so it might have been you. Yeah, I don't know. Let me give me a second. Music's gonna cut out for a second. I'm going to do this, pop that out there. We're gonna go this one, move this back. Beautiful. It was a medieval green dye which used arsenic. Of course there was. Oh my goodness. Alright, so what commands is it? It's Nightbot for the recommended game one, I think. So let me just mute this for a sec. Nightbot. That's the one. Commands. Custom commands. Next one. Next one. Oh, it's suggest a game, I bet. Yes, it's suggest a game, not recommend a game. That's what it was. Okay. Sorry about that. Suggest the game. There you go. Splishy, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I also like the wine emoji in your name. I'm well. How are you? I'm doing great. Tired, but it's a good kind of tired. I was talking about this earlier, but I've been doing a lot of work on a house that we're working on to move in within the next few weeks. So a lot of painting and spackling and all that kind of stuff, which is physically exhausting, but you know, at least mentally rewarding. Oh, nice timestamps, don't I? There we go. Beautiful. Right. And we're trying to catch ourselves a shiny Manectric, which, you know, will take a while. It's awesome, man. Hope the move goes well. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're we got the house back in October, but because of we had to give 60 days notice at this place. We basically had extra time, so we've been using that time to do a lot of, like, you know, housework and renovations and sprucing up before there's a bunch of furniture in there that we have to cover. So it's actually been quite useful, but it's also, you know, the time is coming when we actually have to make the move. So we're trying to get as much done as possible. Do you remember the egg conversation? I do. Who could forget? Oh boy. My beautiful game synopsis, Dark Souls, but Pinocchio. Oh god. Horrifying. Horrifying, but alright. Could be one of the One and Done series games. I could try it out at some point. Alright, beautiful. So we've made almost 15 whole encounters in the 15 minutes I've been streaming. It's a good average. Isn't the egg discussion older than Scarlet and Violet? It is, because we were talking about that when I was hunting. It had to be Talonflame, the shiny Talonflame in the Sword and Shield Masuna hunts, and that one ended right before Scarlet Violet started. So, or actually, I think I finished the hunt like maybe a week or so after the game came out. Zed, welcome to the stream! Let's get some exclamation point Zeds in the chat. Go show Zed some love. He is a wonderful, wonderful streamer. If you have not checked out his channel before, it is well worth it, for sure. It's basically just Dark Souls, but set in the world of Pinocchio, where Geppetto made a bunch of puppets for the city, and they all glitched out and turned evil. Well, that's fascinating. I like that. I like that's a cool idea. I was more worried about the Dark Souls aspect of it. Because I am not good at video games, as you can see from everything on this channel, and you know, I've heard those games are kind of tough, so, but I'd be down to try it. I'm down to make myself look like an idiot for any reason, really. I almost came out here without with like a bunch of paint like right on my lip because I scratched my nose. When I was using the primer and didn't realize I had some on my finger, so you know. How's your night going, Ectric? It's going pretty well. Just been, you know, chatting. Took a shower before I streamed and was watching a Harry Potter sequel, which is a Harry Potter parody musical. The second one that they made, and I've been enjoying it so far. Although it's long. But I love the Star Kids shows, so been enjoying it for sure. She-Wolf, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. How have you been? It's been a little while. We have some more commands now if you want to use. You can use channel points to be able to redeem sound effects, which I think I have set up right now. So if you do want to redeem some, they should be working. Definitely can be hard, but more Souls-like games are just bashing your head against the wall until something works. You know what? That's fair. If I like games when it's a tough game. I like games that like don't punish you like item-wise and stuff like that so much. It's just and make dying almost like a part of the process. I enjoy that kind of aspect of like if it's a hard game and and you're expected to die a lot, oh, I don't want the penalty for death to be severe. Like in games where you're not supposed to die a lot, like if you like lose all your items or something like that, then that's completely justifiable. Like Legends Arceus or something like that, you lose a bunch of items if you like happen to get knocked out or something like that. You know, you're not expecting to get knocked out all that often in the grand scheme of things. So it's something that you can reasonably avoid. If it's a game where like they make death not easily or not reasonable to avoid, then I don't like it when they punish you harshly for it. I have my own command here. Fair enough. How are you? I'm doing wonderful. I know I keep saying it, but I've just been exhausted lately because we've been doing a lot of housework and stuff. Thank you so much for lurking, Zed. I appreciate it. Should make you feel like you're learning from deaths. Yes, exactly. When you die, you lose all the materials you use for upgrades, but if you go back to where you died without dying, you can get that back. Alright, that's reasonable, I would say. Like, it's kind of like the Minecraft or like a Lego Star Wars type of thing, where you drop your stuff, some of your stuff, but you can get it back. Do I finally get the house you owe me? Yes, you do. You do finally get it. Unfortunately, I don't think that there's any steel in it, but, you know. You can have all of it that's there. Basically, every Soul Scream works. Gotcha. That's not awful. She was getting back without dying because of all the enemies. Yeah, that's rough. Well, I didn't need that, all of my potions. Just leave that be. We're almost at 3,500 encounters. I do have to warn everyone that I will probably be not able to stream for like a little bit at the beginning of December, because we're planning on moving like first weekend in December. So it is likely that it's going to take me a little while to get everything set up. And I'm probably going to have some like housework and stuff to put together, because my wife is actually going on a business trip like the day after we move. So I'm going to be by myself in the new house. So I'm going to have to do all of the, you know, nonsense of making sure all of the furniture is in the right place, and, you know, figuring out, oh, this is weird. Why is this switch not do anything? Or, you know, all of that kind of small stuff. Like, we've learned a lot about the house, but I'm sure that I'm going to learn a ton more about it the second we actually physically move in. So I'm going to be having to figure that out, and it's probably going to be a little bit time consuming. So hopefully I'll be able to get streaming started. Actually, I'm thinking we might be starting a series with Chev and Lumion and Blitz to be doing a Baldur's Gate run. So I think we're trying to start it that Tuesday, or we'll be starting it the Tuesday before the move, I think. So next Tuesday, ideally. And then after that, we're going to be doing it once a week on Tuesdays. So I'm hopefully going to be able to do that at least a little bit, but I need to make sure that everything's set up first. Dang, 91% of my shiny luck? That's about all you need to make it so I don't get it. Oh, there goes 94% of my steel. How dare. How dare. But I'm very excited about that Baldur's Gate run. I've been playing a decent amount of Baldur's Gate with like offline, just with some friends. I started a run maybe like 2 or 3 months ago at this point with some of my high school friends, including the Punny Man, and we've been playing, you know, once every other week or so. And then I started a second run with my college buddies, and was able to get through one because one of my college friends who is constantly traveling and like hiking and stuff like that, so he's not able to hop onto game night all that regularly. So whenever he is there, we're gonna try and get in some Baldur's Gate, but he has been busy lately, so we've only been able to do it once. It was only about a month ago that we started it, so it's not like he's been sitting there for like 3 months only, haven't done it once, but it is pretty funny. I'm like, oh, I've got these two ones, and one of them I've done it, I've played like 5 times, the other one I've played once, and we're gonna be starting this new one, hopefully weekly, and just having a good time. All your steel's gone. I guess you gotta rebuild the house now. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna have to put off streaming for another extra couple weeks because I'm gonna have to reforge all of the steel that is currently in my house to be able to replace it all. Because between She-Wolf and Nathaniel, it's all gone. It's all gone. Also, thank you so much for 7 likes already, everyone. I really appreciate the support. It always blows me away that people are, you know, interested in hanging out with me at, you know, god-awful hours of the night just to watch me, you know, play games and stuff, and I really do appreciate the community we've built here. I'm the queen of taking your luck. You are. You use those commands to their most effect, I would say, for sure. Because I'm just constantly out of shiny luck. Although I've had actually a decent amount of shiny luck in Legends Arceus lately. I was not expecting to get a shiny that one stream I did most recently, because I only did it for, I was like really tired that day, so I only streamed for like maybe an hour and 20 minutes or something like that, and I had like no shinies. I was like, this is gonna kind of be a lame stream because it's gonna be short, and I'm gonna have not gotten any shinies. But then at the very last second, I got a shiny Snorunt, so it all turned out well. Aw, thank you for the shiny luck, Nathaniel. I appreciate it. Oh, and She-Wolf stole it. And it's gone. I did not read ahead. My bad. Community that bullies you with sound, steals your steel, and massacres all of the younglings. Listen, it is a unique community, and I am honored to be bullied by a bunch of people that I have not met in real life. It is an honor to be made fun of by you, and startled, and made and mocked. All right, let's see. The only problem with shiny hunting, especially in these older games, is that it's just a lot of listening to the same music over and over again. Like, I love the Hoenn music. It is some of my favorite music of all time. At least video game music. I don't know if I'd consider it my favorite music, period, of all time, but after a while, I'm tired of listening to it's just like, man, I could use some, I don't know, John Williams or some Queen or something. Alright. The other thing is my all of my joints have been sore because I've been going up and down like step ladders and stuff, and my knees are just terrible in general. Like, I've got really bad knees. Like, I did cross country and track and field in high school, and I definitely didn't help my knees doing that. And then after that, I've gained weight and I'm now overweight, and so that doesn't help the knees either. Where's my Waluigi siren? Oh no, are the sound effects not working again? Oh boy. Let me go to the... Here, let me see. Let's see. Go to Streamlabs this time. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Popped up with the thing but didn't play. How long ago did it pop up? Might just be that the sound didn't play yet. Go to the dashboard. Bokafan, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for the like goal. Appreciate you coming in. Like a minute ago? That's probably too long, isn't it? See, the problem is if I, oh! Well, that was not a Waluigi siren, but it was something. It is at least working. Oh, there it is. There it goes. I love that sound. It's so funny. It's so freaking funny. Donkey Bond, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Can we get some links to Donkey Bond? Go check out Donkey Bond's channel. Good friend of the channel. Does some awesome Pokemon content. Appreciate you being here, man. And Zed's still there. Go check out Zed's too. Zed too. Zed's like, I'm here too. Don't forget me. How have you been, Donkey Bond? Appreciate you coming in tonight. Tonight of all nights. What doing? Not getting any Shiny Manectric. That's what we're doing. I'm Shiny Hunting Manectric in Pokemon Emerald, as part of the Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunt series. Which is a whole mouthful to say that I'm playing through every Pokemon game that has Manectric in it, hardcore nuzlocking it until I can get a Manectric, and then trying to find a shiny of it. In every single game. And this is the first game we're doing it in. And I haven't gotten a shiny. I did the hardcore nuzlocke. Actually, first try I got through the hardcore nuzlocke up to this place in Emerald, but it was unfortunately after that I decided to take a long hiatus on this series because shiny hunting in the older games is brutal, and I have a short attention span. Is this the first game? It is. It is. I decided to start with my first ever game that I played, and also my favorite. So it's all downhill from here. In other words, because the second I get a shiny of this thing, I'm gonna be horrified because it means I'm gonna have to go do a nuzlocke of another hardcore nuzlocke. I don't do nuzlocks. I don't know much about battling. I'm not a huge competitive battler or anything like that, but I have done my fair share of nuzlocking. Actually, my channel started off as mostly just a nuzlocking channel on videos, as opposed to streams. Crazy Gamer, welcome to the stream. How have you been? I've been doing well. How have you been? Good to see you. Long time no see. Can we get some links to Crazy Gamer? Go check out his channel. Does some awesome gaming content as well. Don't listen to what she says about my battles. Oh boy. You do well in our battles. You have the skill for Nuzlocke. Honestly, Nuzlocking is it's not as difficult as competitive, I would say. Been doing good to working on some art. Nice, nice. I'll have to check it out once it's done. But yeah, so I think Nuzlocking, it's a different mindset because you're not necessarily trying to just win. You're trying to win and also preserve your resources. So you have to strategize differently because you can't say, oh, this Pokemon is I can just sacrifice this Pokemon and win the battle. It's no, if I sacrifice this Pokemon, I don't have it anymore. So it's just a lot of you have to play a lot more conservatively, I feel like. Good to hear you've been doing well. Yeah, been spending a lot of my physical energy on painting and priming and spackling the new house. All your link grabbing is getting me killed. I'm sorry, Solo. On the bright side, all you have to do is get to the place that you just died and you can pick up all of the items. I'm not sure if you knew that, but just thought, you know, a pro tip. I'm the worst. Boy. Oh my god. Nightbot, what the Nightbot just, like, went on a tear. Holy cow. What the heck just happened? Nightbot was like, I gotta say everything in my mind. Yeah, Nightbot just had an aneurysm. What the hell? Hey, Aiden, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. How have you been? I can't believe I went to that outbreak you were at before you told me about the shiny. Played the messages. Interesting. Nightbot needs to chill. Seriously. Calm down, Nightbot. It's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. You have so much to live for. You have COVID right now? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Hayden. That sucks. Well, I hope that we can provide a little bit of distraction and entertainment so that you don't feel as crappy. I've had COVID. I know how much it sucks. And I was lucky in that it wasn't a huge, like super debilitating for me, but it still is rough. It's rough, and I hope that you feel better soon. Rude and Thanksgiving goes well, but just trying to make it through the day. Listen, that's all you can think about. You can't really worry about, you know, different plans that you might have had and stuff like that. It's not your fault you got sick. It's not, you know, it's nothing, not in your control, and you just have to work on getting better. I feel like I got run over by a truck. Yeah. I remember, like, the aches were probably the worst part for me. Was just like, you know, your muscles just feel like you've run a marathon and you've literally done nothing. It's brutal. Been sick for the past few days, but it's just a sore throat now. Well, at least you're getting better. That's good to hear, Nathaniel. I was sick for all of October. Jeez. Did you get Shiny Manectric? No, I did not. I'm on 3,530 encounters so far. I finally killed Nightbot. Oh boy. Oh boy. She-Wolf defeating the final boss. Yeah, hopefully everyone feels better soon. I don't want anyone sick. No sickness here. We're all gonna be healthy here. Not even half odds. Yeah, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna be like, I feel like it could be years before I get the shiny in this one game, let alone all of the other ones. But then again, it could be the next one. Not this one, because this is not shiny, but it could be the next encounter. You never know. There's a 1 in 8,096 chance, or 8,192 chance of it. Didn't even realize, but I went to the gym and I was doing worse than normal. I was like, what the heck is going on? I was hydrated and had sleep. Yeah, it's funny, because, like, sometimes you don't, like, it just, like, parts of it just kick in before the others. Like, you don't necessarily feel sick, you just feel, like, lethargic and stuff like that. And, like, I constantly feel lethargic, so I don't usually think of anything of feeling like crap, because every once in a while I'll just feel like crap. I treat myself like crap, so, you know, what do I expect? But then I'll just be like, no, this is a different kind of feeling like crap. This is like, I'm starting to cough and stuff like that. Oh no, this is not good. Is it Gen 6 where it's 4096? Yes, that's when we switched over to the slightly better odds. Thought I was getting sick this morning, but I'm feeling better. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, She-Wolf. It's gonna be the next 3. Well, this is number 2, I think, right? Welcome back, Solo. Oh, dang, you're over 100 million. Jesus, Solo. I definitely need to put in some sort of a special thing that you can spend a ton of points on. We got 1 life and you're weak to Chris. Oh boy. I don't have the vaccine. I won't go into full details, but if the government tells us to get it for free, I'm sure I don't want it. I mean, I think that the government has screwed itself by making all of the, all of healthcare cost so much money that when it actually does something for once that is just genuinely good, that it seems sketchy. I do get that worry, but at the same time, I think that the vaccine has been proven to help. So, obviously, it is your prerogative to whether you get the vaccine or not. I would suggest doing it. I am vaccinated and have had a much lighter COVID sentence when I did get it that one time, and my wife has gotten it twice, and the second time I did not get COVID, even though she was in the. I hate you guys. That was so mean. That was so mean. Why would you do that to me? You got me so excited. Oh my god. Oh, you're the worst. No, it was Solo too. No, it was Solo. Solo was the one that would do that to me. Oh. Freaking owned. Oh god. Get shiny. You're the worst. I've been playing so much PLA. PLA is awesome. I love PLA. I'm so glad that you got excited. You got into it, Zed. It's so good. I know you had not really gotten into it as much when it was like first coming out. I think, if I remember correctly, I might be misremembering or thinking of someone else. Honestly, I'm exhausted. I think I might just go read a book and go to bed. All right, Pokefan, thanks so much for joining in tonight. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and hope to see you soon. I got jump scared. Yeah, seriously. I take zinc when I get COVID. Interesting. So you like take some vitamins to try and help boost your immune system a little bit? It makes sense. When it first came out, I wasn't too into it. Yeah, it's interesting. I immediately got hooked. So but I just, there was a while where after I beat the game, I stopped for a little while, but then I came back to it and just got really obsessed with trying to get the shiny living dex, and since then I've just been on a tear. Actually, I don't think it will take you as long as you think to get shiny Manectric. When you get it in this game, you don't have that many games left to get it in, right? No, I have every other game to get it in. This is the first game. Unfortunately, this is going to take a while. Oh, God. You're scaring me a lot more than you did in the whatchamacallit stream, the Odyssey stream. I think it's because I'm using just the headphones with nothing else in there. I think that they're louder, so that's actually scaring me more. You can get a shiny Electric and evolve, right? Yeah, I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count it. It's at least in the early games. I'm going to. If it's a 1 in 192 odds and I get an Electric, I'm just counting it and evolving it. Is there knocking? There is a knocking sound effect. I did not hear it, I don't think. I'm gonna head out. I gotta get some rest. Alright, Crazy. Thank you so much for joining and have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you sometime soon, hopefully. At least you can knock Scarlet Violet off the lost list because it's not in the game yet. I don't know if it's in Indigo Disc. I think it is going to be added into Indigo Disc. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. That is like my anthem. I feel that in my bones. That is also a Star Kids reference. So, for those of you who are not in the know, Star Kid is a theater troupe. It's a theater troupe that does they started off doing Harry Potter parody musicals, and they went viral with a Harry Potter musical, and then after that they posted some sequels and started posting other parody shows and stuff like that, and then branched out into making original musicals that include some comedy in them, and they're just really, really good. And they post them all of the full shows to YouTube for free, so you can watch all of their shows without having to actually see them live. So I would recommend them for sure. You can't shiny hunt for Manectric in all 26 games though, because it's not in 26 different games. I mean, for the ones that it's like in the same like generation, like for example, like Fire Red and Leaf Green. If it's only in Fire Red and it's not in Leaf Green, I'm going to basically play through Leaf Green until I could trade from Fire Red with the Hardcore Nuzlocke, and then I'm going to shiny hunt for it in the other one, if that makes sense. I've heard of Very Potter Musical. I love it. It's so good. I actually, my wife and I have been watching through them again, and we're actually right now in Very Potter sequel, and we've been watching that in the evenings. Wait, holy cow, Zed. I did not realize you had that many points. How did you have that many points? Jeez. What side games are you counting in this? I did not plan on counting any of them, but thanks, Solo. Appreciate the point. Oh, Solo gave him some. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, you gave him 1,000,000 points. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, there's no way Zed is like. There's no way you've, because like I'd never seen you gamble in chat before. I was like, there's no way that he earned 1,000,000 points just from chatting. I don't think anyone could possibly have done that. At least since I added the points. Today is finally Wii's birthday. Oh wow! Happy birthday, Wii! Is it 17 years old now? I think that's it. How many? I'm rich enough for it. Yeah, seriously. You didn't even drop down to 100 million with giving away 1,000,000 points. Jeez. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh my goodness. DAs are being rude. I hate it when that happens. Oh, I dropped on... Oh, okay. So you lost 1,000,000 before you gave away 1,000,000? Alright, well. Now you only have 8 digits as opposed to 9. The horror. Oh my goodness. Truly, you're gonna have to get Shiny Manectric in Pokemon Let's Go. I don't think that's possible. Is it? No, it's not possible. Oh, Pokemon Go. Oh. I did not think to count Pokemon Go, but I probably should. I do have Pokemon Go. I just don't know where you would find a Manectric. Yeah, the difference between 1 and 2 is almost double. And then after that, you've got 4 million. It's insane. And the difference between 4 and 5 is also a huge drop. It's like the 4 people who like have taken gambling seriously / or gifted gambling seriously, and then everyone else. Bruce, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the donation. Can we get some dono hype in the chat? Holy cow. What's the plan tonight? The plan is to try and get a shiny Manectric. So far, no luck, but appreciate you coming in tonight, and hopefully you will enjoy yourself while we bash our head against this particular wall. Mega Manectric is in Pogo, and daily incense spawns. Okay, that's not bad. Still very difficult to get, for sure, but it's not awful. Wii is officially 17. I know. It can finally apparate in the Harry Potter world. Do I also, after this one, I'm gonna get my shiny from Randall. Nice. Hayden, I think the minimum to gamble is 10. Excuse me. That's gross. I feel like Zed. I accidentally burped. John, thank you so much for joining. Evening. Hope you're doing well. Solo, what are you doing? I'll double that $2 and give it to the next person. You're too much, Solo. Thank you so much for the dono. Man, I really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat for Solo as well. Holy cow. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. It really means the world to me that you would want to support the channel in that way. Also, we hit our like goal. Thank you so much, everyone. If someone wants to post a new like goal, we'll see if we can't beat it as well. This is why I don't gamble. I lost 10. It happens. On the bright side, you still have 1190. I gave Randall a shiny Swampert a long time ago, but he finally got his own, so I get my back. Oh, nice, nice. I'm the benevolent antagonist. It's true. It's true. It's weird. I feel both bullied and also indebted to you. I don't know how to feel. Zubel, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. We do, in fact, need a like goal. You didn't announce the stream. Yeah, I forgot to be honest. I just completely forgot to. Sorry about that. The messages for the video notifications came out. It came up for that, so technically there was a notification that went out, but I did not announce it. Oh, sorry, Hayden. I didn't see your like goal. I'm sorry. We'll get you on the next one. Sorry, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. When do you move into your house? Does your new place have a room that looks... Oh god, that'd be funny if I just managed to set it up exactly the same. No, this is still the apartment. We're moving hopefully first weekend of December. So probably gonna have my last stream be like the Wednesday after Thanksgiving or something like that, and then the next stream will probably be that next Tuesday. So it'll probably be like a 6-day hiatus or something like that. We'll see though. I might need more time. We'll have to check to see how long it takes. I'm just with COVID. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Not here to say as I'm vibing at the moment. No worries, Zubel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you being here and dropping a like. All right. About there. It's going to be interesting because, like I was saying earlier, I'm going to be alone in the house once we move because my wife is going on a trip and is going to be gone all week. So I'm just going to be sitting there by myself. It will probably mean that I could stream earlier in the evening. How many bedrooms is the place? It is a 3-bed, 2-bath house. I hope that wasn't important. But yeah, it was. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. So we've got the master bedroom, and then we've got a guest bedroom, and then I'm gonna have the 3rd bedroom is gonna be my office, the stream room. So I'm very excited to have my own room. There's not gonna be a bed behind me. So sorry if you're a big fan of the bed being in the background. It's gonna be some shelves and possibly a couch or something like that. Get drunk and sing karaoke while she's gone. Honestly, I could definitely do that. I'm planning on doing more like music-related stuff once we're in the house because I'm going to be able to. I'm not going to have people on the other side of the wall like getting upset at me for playing the trombone or something like that. Today I changed a Bulbasaur to 40 in catch combo, then ran into a regular Metapod and caught it with an excellent throw, breaking my catch combo. Oops. That sucks. So that was the FNAF one, right? Sounds like an extra room for a mini Ectric feature. I mean, possibly, but at the same time, I think it's probably, like, once we're starting to think about like having kids, we're probably going to move to a bigger place. Because as much as the place is nice, and we're very excited about it, and it's bigger than our current space and all that stuff, I don't think it's enough space for also having a kid. Also, it's on a busier road, so we would probably want to be on a little bit of a quieter road when we get to... do you mind? Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be on a busier road, so we're looking to hopefully have a quieter road when we have some little ones. Y'all care whether someone's getting murdered? Apparently someone's getting murdered, but they're just interrupting my talking. It's really kind of annoying. How dare. But yeah, nope, not in the cards for a while. I do mind. I shall forever scream at you. Fine. Yeah, not in the cards for now. We've been speedrunning life events, so we're not looking to continue that trend. We got married in January. We're getting our first house in December of the same year. I don't need any more milestones yet. What's your favorite early route bug type shiny Pokemon? That is a lot of qualifiers, and a good question. I don't know. I really don't know shinies all that well. Early route bug type shiny Pokemon. Let's go with Cascoon. I like the green it is. Loud noises, of course. Even if it isn't, they did something last time anyways. What is this? Gotta go the unplanned, unprepared, no career or money route with having kids like I did. All worked out though. Fair enough, yeah. My wife and I have been hoping to put that off, but you never know. So it's possible that there is an unplanned pregnancy, in which case, luckily both of us already have like careers and are able to. If we end up having a kid, we would be okay. We are making a decent enough amount of money that we would likely be able to support a child if we were to have one. But we also want to save up money. We're currently a little bit house poor, and also it would also probably mean that I would have a lot less time to do the streaming stuff. So I want to be able to give it one good shot at like making this into like possible career type things before I move on to having kids and doing this as much more of a hobby. If you guys want kids, it's never out of the question, but they always come when you don't expect. Yeah. I mean, you do all your protections and stuff, but it's never guaranteed that it's not going to happen. Even adoption is an option if things don't go as planned. Yeah, for sure. That one's a lot harder to have happen by accident, but it is still a thing that could happen. But yeah, this is all off in the distant future. Kids happen when they happen. Yeah. I don't have to worry about anything like that. Sad single sense. It's all right, Solo. You just got to keep your eyes open, and I'm sure you'll find your someone. I got extremely lucky in that I found my someone in high school, but everyone has their own path. If you try really hard, like for some people, trying really hard to meet someone eventually works. But for me, I found that it worked best for me. What is Nightbot doing? Why is Nightbot just randomly saying a bunch of stuff? What the heck, Nightbot? Don't worry, Solo, you got all your points. Yeah, just let the person that you're interested in know, hey, listen, I'm a 100 millionaire in points on a random YouTuber channel. Can we ban Nightbot? No, we're not gonna ban Nightbot. Not yet, at least. Nightbot is in fact drunk, apparently, and on crack. But yeah, so getting back to what I was saying, I found personally for me that I much more wanted to be friends with someone before I and then develop feelings for them afterwards. That's how it worked for me and my wife, and also a couple of other longer-term girlfriends. So that is at least my MO. Is I find people that I enjoy as like a person, and then I end up going, I also like them, not just like them, and maybe we can try to make this something. I couldn't prevent it from timing people out. in my streams. Oh, that's funny. Will say though, no matter how mentally or financially prepared you are, nobody is ready for kids even when expected. Yeah, that's what I meant by that. I'm not like mentally prepared whatsoever. Like, I am the opposite of mentally prepared for kids. It's wonderful though. Mine are 12 and 9 and really growing into who they are. Yeah, that is honestly like the thing that I am looking for. Like a lot of people I feel like are like, oh, I want to have a baby. It's so, they're so cute, but personally, I'm looking forward to, you know, when they're, you know, getting towards like maybe their teenage years or something like that, when like I get to see who they become as a person and what they want to do with their life and stuff like that. That's what I find enthralling about, you know, being a parent. What's wrong with that? Why are we booing that? I'm having a very heartfelt conversation here. I don't appreciate you booing my opinions. The thing is that there are a lot of decisions you have to make even without our education system. Like, do you homeschool or do you send them? Oh no, I'm sending them to public school. I do not for 1 second pretend that I am smart enough to be able to teach a kid every subject. Use the shiny sound while he's distracted. Well, now I'm expecting it. Oh, you did that when Nightbot happened. Oh, okay. Yeah, the sound effects take a while. I don't know why. Only sometimes, though. Sometimes they work immediately. But yeah, I'm looking to, I'm not ready to have kids. I'm still in the it petrifies me stage, although I feel more comfortable with the idea than I did even like a year or two ago. Me and my son enjoy baseball and video games. My daughter and I enjoy movies and shows. All three of us are going to see Blink-182. Oh, nice. Blink-182 is good. But yeah, I'm excited to like be able to share those types of things with future children. You know. I also enjoy baseball and video games, and you know, sharing love of music, or being able to see if they have any interest in playing musical instruments, or like I don't know, like different sports that I never played. Maybe my kid will be really into hockey or something like that. And like I love watching hockey. I can't skate for my life. I have not skated since I was in high school, and it was probably like the 5th or 6th time I had ever skated. But you know, maybe I'll have a kid who really wants to play hockey, or something like that. You never know. Maybe I'll have a nerdy kid who doesn't want to do sports, which is probably likely, considering me. But you know, you never know. Get nervous about that because of the mass casualty that happened in school. Completely understandable. That is a worry. But at the same time, like I think that, you know, schooling is important, and you know, in having social interactions with people your own age, I think is important. At least that's my opinion. But I do not fault anyone who is so terrified of, you know, the state that our country's in, that they don't feel like their kids are safe there. He turns into a jock trouble against you. Listen, I may not look like it, but I was a 3-sport athlete in high school. I think it's pretty obvious you enjoy video games. Yeah, a little bit. And it's funny because I never really considered myself like a huge like video game person growing up or anything like that. Because I also did sports. I did music. Like I just did a bunch of things, and like I never really considered myself like a person who's like obsessed with one specific thing. But like, you know, as I've gotten older and I've like continued playing video games and stuff like that a lot, and now doing the channel and stuff like that, I really realized that, yeah, no, I'm more interested in video games than most people are. 2 rules for my kid: they will never eat Pop-Tarts, and they will play poker. Other than that, they can do whatever they want. You know what? Fair enough. If those are the only 2 rules, I don't mind. So I'm glad I don't live in the U.S. The number is a lot lower here. Yeah. Amazing what you can, what having even the minimum Social safety net will do. Are we acting as therapists this stream? Oh, we're just talking about, you know, our philosophies and stuff. Parenting techniques. Speaking of video games, I quit my MLB 23 addiction cold turkey. Oh, jeez. Have you been having any, like, you know, twitches? Or you, like, you having withdrawal symptoms? Are you okay? Do I need to play some, like, baseball sounds to, like, just, like, calm you down a little bit? Give you a little bit of a buzz? You played roguelikes much. I'm not sure what would fall into that category. What games are considered roguelikes? Nice ones. I get it. My MLB game of choice was 07, because that was the last one that was like really built for the PS2, and that was the last PlayStation console I have had. So I played the hell out of that game. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to go back. Madden 2009 on the DS was good. See, I never played the sports games on the handhelds. I feel like it could have been interesting, but I always played them on the physical consoles. Honestly, mostly just on the PS2. It's my first year doing Diamond Dynasty, and oh boy, it sucked me in. Is that like where you're the manager of a team and you like go throughout the years and stuff like that? Things like The Binding of Isaac. I've never heard of that game. What is like the goal, or like what is the gameplay style like? Should probably try to chill with Genshin, but instead I doubled down and started working on someone else's account because their account is terrible and they don't have time to work on it. I mean, listen, I'm not. If you enjoy it and you're not hurting anyone else, then you know you shouldn't feel like guilty about doing it. But at the same time, if you like are worried it's taking over your life, then for sure, you know, moderation is key. And if you think it's detrimental to you, then you know you just have to know where that line is. I learned the rules to sports from video games. Literally, me too. I learned how soccer works from video games. I learned how rugby works from video games, mostly. Rugby I still don't understand completely, but I understand it a lot better than I did. I learned cricket from just watching videos on how it works, and I still don't understand that one very much. But yeah, I've learned multiple sports rules from video games. Also got better about basketball rules as well. Ash, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. I don't feel guilty about it. I just think over 1,000 hours in less than a year is a bit intense. I mean, sure, but if you're enjoying it, then who the hell cares how much time you spend on it? Chat glitched out when I was trying to type something. I'm sorry to hear that, Ash. Dungeon crawlers where death is permanent and you can unlock things like characters or items. Oh, have you ever played Dead Cells? Is that considered a roguelike? I have that one. In Diamond Dynasty, you can use players from all throughout history in different times in players' careers. You get the players as cards and then through programs. I've seen that playstyle. I didn't know that was what it was called. Gotcha. That's cool. Is it the type of thing where you get the cards from like playing the game, or do you have to like buy the cards? Sauce perspective. I shiny hunt Pokemon on my channel, which is super time consuming, but I actually don't spend that much time looking for shinies. I just don't play when I do. Shinies take forever. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's if you're enjoying your time, then who the hell cares how much time you've put into it? I think it might be a roguelite, but roguelites are basically just roguelikes with permanent upgrades. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. I think it might be a partial roguelite. Because I think I do remember that when you died, you lost like your items and stuff like that. But it might have been that there were some things you could carry through lives. But that's cool. I'm not sure it's as much my gameplay style, but I did enjoy it when I played Dead Cells for a bit. It's a roguelike, not light. At least it says that when I look it up. Gotcha. Yeah, because I do remember that you would lose like your items and stuff, but I couldn't remember if there were like perks you could forever upgrade yourself with. You can get them through playing or buying. You get stubs that you can use to buy cards. You can also sell cards for stubs. You can, of course, buy subs for real cash. Gotcha. So it's not like... It's probably a little bit like the microtransaction like apps where you get a lot... you can pay to win if you really want to, but at the same time, like, you can play it the legitimate way, or the all-natural way, the not paying for extra money way, and be able to, you know, go at a slower pace. Are you ready for Thanksgiving? Almost. I do have an idea for a short that I'm going to post on Thanksgiving that I still need to record, but aside from that, I am ready for Thanksgiving. Going to be able to go see my grandmother. She, a couple months ago, ended up going to the hospital and stuff like that. So with like high blood sugar. So I'm excited to be able to see her and see how she's doing, because I obviously heard that she's doing better. I've talked to her on the phone and stuff like that, but she lives like 7 hours away, so it's really hard for me to be able to visit. Hades is also a really fun game in that category. I did not realize Hades was a dungeon crawler. Interesting. It's great game, but I have an extreme skill issue. Yeah, I'm not good at those types of games. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the raid, Anxious Christian. Welcome in, Raiders. Sorry I missed the messages for a second there. Welcome in, Shadow Kitsune. Welcome in, Francis. Welcome in, Jacob. Anxious Christian, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Everyone, go check out Anxious Christian if you have not already. Wonderful, wonderful content creator. Does some awesome Pokemon content. Show some love to his channel that he was kind enough to raid. Hopefully you had a wonderful stream. And thank you to everyone who came in. We're doing a Shiny Manectric Hunt in Pokemon Emerald right now as part of the Ultimate Hardcore Shiny Manectric Hunting series, where I go through every single Pokemon game that has Manectric in it. I play a Hardcore Nuzlocke until I can get that Manectric, and then I Shiny Hunt it. This is the first game that I'm doing, and it has taken me over a year. So, yay. I'm going to be here forever. Alex, thank you so much for joining in as well. And Princess Arya Starboard, welcome in. Thank you so much for everyone joining in on that powerful raid. I really appreciate you. And thank you for liking the stream. Happy Sunday night? Happy Sunday night. Thank you so much for being here. How's the stream going? It's going pretty well. We've been having a lot of philosophical topics lately. Not really sure why, but, you know, these things happen. Over a year, I earned video dedication. I'm really not that dedicated. This is probably the, like, 15th stream that I've done of this game in a year. I've taken long hiatuses from it, so it's really just I'm just stuck in a grind, and I gravitate towards other games that I'm not stuck in a grind in. But I thought, tonight's feeling like a shiny hunted kind of night. Hide your kids, hide yours. It's funny. You guys are mean. Why do you keep doing that to me? It didn't get me as bad as last time, but still. Doing something easier, getting a champion ribbon on all my shiny evolutions. Jeez. What does it take to get a champion ribbon? Is that just beat the Elite Four and champion with them on your team? That's a cool idea. I like that. I did that with Ironman. Gotcha. Yeah, the hardcore is bad enough for me. I don't need to do Ironman. How did that work twice? It didn't work as well that second time, but it did work still. That's it. Okay, cool. That's not awful, but it's still, you know, you have to beat the champion with your shiny evolutions. Not that evolutions are bad by any means, but depending on their level, it might be difficult. Just need Paldea and I'll be finished for now. Oh, are you taking the same shiny evolutions throughout, like, all the different games? That's dope. Hey. What? You have to use it when Ectric isn't paying much attention. Yeah, that's basically how it works for me. Is if I'm not paying much attention, then I get affected by the sound effects. If I'm paying enough attention, I don't. That's really cool, Princess Aria. That's really cool. I like that idea a lot. Through the ages, all of the champion ribbons. I love the sound effects. I need to add more. There's already so many, but I need to add more. I have more lined up. Literally, I was... When we were doing the Hororio Odyssey stream, where I played through Mario Odyssey speedrun with people trying to use sound effects to scare me, I basically added in a bunch of sound effects, and I was taking so long to add them all in that I ended up running out of time before the stream started. So I had to basically cut my losses and choose only the ones that I thought would be scarier by the end. So I have a bunch of other sound effects that aren't scary necessarily that I should add in. More King of the Hill sound effects. I don't think I have any right now. I could add some. I never really watched King of the Hill. Hank going bois. I can write that down. Let me pull up the... sorry, the music's going to cut out for a second. But... File... Window... File... Open... We're going to go with... It's live streams. That's the one. Alright. Hank Hill Bois. We'll save that. The Waluigi air raid sign's coming. Lovely. Add laundry alarm for 500,000 and make it max volume. Oh, God. Maybe sometime this week I'll have a stream where we just make sound effects and just add them in. Is there a Vine, Boom, and Reverb? Oh, that's a good idea. I don't have that one. Vine, Boom, and Reverb. Vine, Boom, with Reverb. Alright, there we go. I could have done it as early as X. It's only from Sun to Violet. Gotcha. So you had to so you got all of the shinies in Pokemon Sun. Yeah, I guess you could have technically done it as early as X and Y. But yeah. Another sound effects smash stream. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that. That's a good idea. We can create a sound effect. I can maybe I can do a stream. I can do it where I actually make the sounds and record them on Audacity and stuff like that and mix it. I wrote that come across a Shiny Manectric and muscle memory will make you hit run. Not until just you mentioned it. I did not think about that, but yes, that is a worry. Luckily, I'm so slow with actually doing everything that my muscle memory is not immediate runaway. It's much more sit there for a couple seconds, talk to chat, and then go, oh, I need to run away, and then run away. And there's plenty of time for me to go, wait a minute, that's shiny. So I'm not super duper worried about it, but yeah, that would be funny. That would be real funny. I don't want it to happen. It's scary. Okay. Good content. Yeah, it would be real good shiny, or a real good short rather. I got Leafeon and Glaceon and X, Umbreon and Jolteon and Sun, Sylveon and Shield, and the rest invalid. Wasn't easy. Yeah, I can't imagine it was. Shiny hunting is difficult in mainline games, except for Scarlet Violet. I feel like those ones it's pretty easy with the sandwiches. But yeah, that's a lot of dedication. Try doing this on 8 times speed. I almost ran from a shiny in my Heart Gold badge quest because of that. I mean, I could do it. I could do it in much more than 8 times speed if I really wanted to. But I don't want to... I don't want to have to force you to listen to that. And also, it feels kind of cheaty to be able to speed it up like that. Yeah, 32 times speed. More like. Counter seems to go up with every Pokemon, not just Manectric. Am I missing something? I'm counting the number of encounters. I wrote the text wrong on the label, and I can't change it. I started off thinking that I was going to count just the Manectric encounters, but usually when you shiny hunt, you count every single encounter, not just the ones of the one you're hunting. So I switched over to counting all of the encounters. Like, second stream we did this, and just never changed the label. Using a mobile emulator, though, so I just had to hit touch screen, which made me run with like a half second of being able to... Oof. Oh, we hit our like goal again. Thank you so much, everyone. Yes, I can... Alright, Hayden. Slightly uncomfortable? Alright. Thank you so much for the like goal. Oh, boy. Yeah, luckily I'm using the computers and the controller, so it's not going to be as bad with, like, fat fingering it. Only reason I didn't run is because it didn't register the top. Oh my god, horrifying! I love and hate that feeling where when like you do something and you like messed it up, but the screen doesn't register the touch, so you just like it doesn't mess up. Like you went to tap something, and then like the buttons, like the screen like updates and moves all of the buttons somewhere the second you go to tap it. But like because you like just barely tapped it, it just it doesn't register the button press, and you're like, oh god, thank goodness I didn't click on this random ad for a penis enlarger or something like that. Don't ask what kind of websites I'm on. You don't need to know. It was MSN.com. I was looking at the news. Shiny Central was not worth the almost heart attack. Seriously. Oh boy. I still get inappropriate ads on YouTube. I am lucky enough that I have on my phone, I just use a web browser that has a built-in ad blocker, so luckily, even with YouTube's new changes and stuff, I still don't see ads on my phone. And then on my computer, I have an ad blocker, but it blocks the specific, like the ads themselves, but it doesn't block the time that the ads are spent, so it just sits silent until the ads are over. Or allows you to skip once the skip button would show up. But I still prefer silence to having to listen to the 40th Raid's Shadow Legends ad, so... Actually, have you started using your tongue print to unlock your phone? No, I know where my phone's been. I am not looking that. Sure, the news. Yeah, the news. That's what I was talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. If I run from a shiny, you probably aren't getting great at shiny hunting. I mean, it's, you know, it just is muscle memory at a certain point. You're just like, you go into autopilot. It happens. Ad blockers are shitty as F. I mean, I use them. I haven't seen a Snapple bottle in a bit. I mean, it's just because I've been trying to conserve. I only have one other Snapple bottle. I only have two. What will I do when I run out? Go to bed? Pshaw, I say. Pshaw. I hate how Google just makes the ad white when you close them instead of deleting it. Yeah. It's because they want you to watch the ads and they don't want you to block it. A lot of spyware and data mining out there. Listen, if they're going to block the ads for me, they can have all the data they want. They can know my frickin' astrological sign in my moon rising for all I care if they're blocking ads, and don't allow me to not have to listen to the, you know, I don't even know ads anymore because I don't watch them anymore. You know, watching Morgan and Morgan, frickin' law advertisements or whatever. My biggest concern I would have would be putting my headphones on, listening to an audiobook, and then missing the Gen 3 noise cue. Yeah, I definitely like when I'm shiny hunting off stream, I listen to like audiobooks or podcasts or something like that, and that is a worry, is that I'll miss the sound effect, because the sound effect is a big reason why I notice that there's a shiny, especially in Legends Arceus. Google has all our info in my location anyways, and they sell it. Yeah, I hate that. I try my best to like minimize the amount of stuff they can have on me, but if you're on the internet, they know where you are and who you are. You're missing out on some commercial jingles. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I just have the ones that I watched when I was growing up. So, you know, you've got the education connection raps down pat in here. All of the new ones, I have no idea, but I can tell you Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor. When are you getting that Snapple sponsorship? Honestly, at some point, I think I'm just going to make a short of me showing off all of my Snapple caps, because I have one of those large Home Depot containers, like storage containers full of Snapple caps, from when they used to be the metal ones, rather than these crappy dinky plastic ones. And I collected them for years and years and years and drank a ton of Snapple. So I think one time I'll just make a stream where I'm like, you know, this is how much I love Snapple, and then just like start playing with them and stuff like that. Do a stream of reading all the cat facts. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. We can count how many duplicates there are. I like that idea a lot, Solo. Remind me of that. That is a really good idea. I turned down a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. I would too. Not because I think that they're like shady or anything like that, even though they're called Raid Shadow Legends. Mostly because I know that they require you to do like multi-minute advertisements, and I don't like that idea. Are you a collector of any kind? I collect Snapple caps, or I used to. Have you played Pogs? I've never played Pogs. I don't like Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I've never tried it. I don't really want to because their ads are so intrusive. You know, more power to anyone who you know, is able to get that bag and get sponsorships from Raid Shadow Legends or any other sponsorship. More power to them. But personally, I just wouldn't want to do it with Raid Shadow Legends, just because I know that they require you to like do a full like demo almost as an ad, and that just seems like too much. And I am very anti-ad in general, so like I tend to try and minimize it. Like, I have everything set to like conservative for my ads on all of my content, which, you know, obviously means I take a little bit of a hit on the money, but I'm also like, if I'm making $6 on all of my videos in terms of ads, what's a couple of extra cents loss? As you know, I don't get a ton of ad revenue. Most of my revenue from this channel comes from donations and memberships. So I tend to try to make it as ad-free for you as possible watching me. I collect stuffed animals and birthday Christmas cards. Nice. I have a decent number of stuffed animals, although they got packed and moved over to the new house today. And then I have I also keep all of my Christmas birthday cards, but that's mostly just because I can't stand to throw away something that someone gave me as a gift. Maybe Snapple will give me a sponsorship. Snapple, cease and desist. Seriously. That would be so sad if they ended up doing that. Like, I am a evangelical Snapple drinker, and I would love to be able to promote it more officially. Should probably go some skin lean. It's some fun. All right, Arya, thank you so much for joining in on that raid again. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope that you will join again sometime in the future. But until then, have a great night, and just sleep well. Hayden, also, thank you so much for being a member for a month. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. It really means the world to me. It brings me closer and closer to being able to do this, you know, more full-time. It is a dream of mine at this point to be able to do it full-time. You know, not sure if it's in the cards. If it is, it would be wonderful. If not, I enjoy doing this regardless of whether I'm able to do it full-time or not, but it would be wonderful. Sentimentality is quite an interesting phenomenon. It really is. Like, I don't know why, but I'm very susceptible to sentimentality. I have a lot of trouble throwing things out that have any sort of emotional attachment. As you can see from my most viewed short by a long shot, I cannot get rid of things if I attach any sort of emotional something to it. I still have not gotten rid of Johnny. Although now there's even more emotional things attached to it because it's like, you know, it's the #1 thing that my channel is known for is a random Rukity. I want to do this full time too, bro. One day I'll get that bag, or guest presses will end us forever, whichever happens first. Unfortunately for me, I feel like it's probably the latter first for me. But yeah, I root for everyone who does this in any capacity. I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to be able to follow their dreams and be able to do this for a living if they are so inclined, or if they want to just do it as a hobby. I hope that they are very successful in doing it as a hobby. I am so happy when I see people that I know putting in the work get success. Like, I am honestly more excited when I see someone hit like 1,000 subs than I was excited for myself to hit 1,000 subs. One of my shorts is up to 180,000 views. Congratulations! Would have made 5K from it. Yeah, I had that one short. Yeah, and same boat. I was not monetized on shorts at the time. But I had one. I think it's up to 1.3 million views, and it probably would have made like. I don't know how much money it would have made, but it would have made a decent chunk of change. And unfortunately, all of the views were before I was monetized, so oops. But I have had a couple of shorts do pretty well lately. I have another one that's over 100,000 at this point. I think it was the shiny fletchling reaction. And then I have, actually, the most recent one, or one of the most recent ones, the me falling off and falling in only up. I think it's at 11,000 right now, which is kind of cool. Because that was very recent. It only went up 2 days ago. You should put giant googly eyes on the wall behind you. They would fit perfectly. I like that. I like that a lot. That's funny. Unfortunately, I'm going to be moving very soon, so it doesn't really make sense to put more things up, but that is a very good idea. Maybe in the new place I'll have these hexagons in the same pattern. We can do it there. I've somehow seen the getting off on like 4 times now. Well, I'm sorry that it keeps coming up if it bothers you, but yeah, it has popped off a little bit. Keeps popping up on my shorts feed. Yeah, I'm not sure what the algorithm it looks like how it works, because like it really is just a shot in the dark for me. I just kind of go for the shotgun strategy of if I throw enough stuff at the wall, something's bound to stick. But it is like I don't know how it works. I don't have a good understanding of what's gonna go viral versus what's gonna just get like 15 views and sit in the doldrums of 10 out of 10. I have like some like the one that got over 1 million views, like that one, I was like, I saw it like possibly being a really good viewed one. I did not in my wildest dreams expect the number of views it did get, but I was like, this one's gonna do well because like it had that like kind of clickbaity title. It was like a story versus just like a clip from a stream, even though it was just a clip from a stream. So I had a feeling that it would do pretty well, but other times I'm just like, oh, I think this one's super funny, or this one's awesome. I put a ton of work into this one, and it'll just like absolutely flop. And then other ones, it'll just be like, this sure, I guess we'll go with this one. It's amusing enough, and then it'll just like do really well. It'll be like, really? I have good insight into the shorts algorithm. All my shorts make over 1K views, but I also get irritated if it gets like 998. Yeah, I know that feeling. Most of mine get above 1K at this point, but I definitely have a few every once in a while. I also post a ton, so like, there's bound to be stinkers within. Not everything can be a bop. I think saw that one pop up on Reddit a couple times. Which one? The Rookity one? Did you play Primo in school? Yes, I played it in school. I played to this day actually. I play in a community band and play the trombone in it. Oh, the 1.3 million. Oh, I should have posted it to Reddit. That would have been smart. Oh well. If someone posted it to Reddit, then you know. I'd be horrified to see what the comments are, because I feel like Reddit would absolutely excoriate me, but who knows? Maybe they were really nice. Maybe they were in a good mood that day, and they were like, oh, this is nice. Or they went on a hunt to find QQWWER 34, something. What I do know about the YouTube algorithm is that videos that pop up on other social media get shared and go viral. I.e. Reddit. I need to get back into posting on Reddit. I used to post on Reddit all the time, and I just got out of the habit of it. Mostly when I started posting shorts, because the shorts are, it's more centralized, so like I'm more likely to, it's easier for me if I only have to focus on one social media. Plus the shorts I can like schedule versus Reddit. If you're posting videos, you have to post them like in the time that they go up immediately. You can't like post them to show up at a certain time. And also you have to like choose which subreddit you're going to post it to, and make sure it's not like too annoying or anything like that, or like too self-promote-y. Read any good books lately? I'm on Stephen King's The Stand. Ooh, nice. I actually my wife and had thrown on an audiobook while we were doing work at the house that we just finished, and I would not have picked this one out myself, but I did actually really enjoy it. It was called The Seven Marriages of Evelyn Hugo, I think it was called. It was either The Seven Marriages or Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It was basically like about this fake celebrity back in like the 50s and 60s who became like the a iconic actress of her era, who was like this beautiful, you know, bombshell, and like about her story of like getting married 7 times in her life. And it was really interesting because it was obviously fake, but it took like a lot of inspiration from like what the culture was like in that time. So it was interesting. I would recommend it. Manectric looks like he would be a Redditor. Something about the eyes. Fair. My last great video got 1.7 views. It was Shiny Alpha Stunky. Nice. Yeah, I feel like the shiny reactions definitely get higher views. You haven't posted on Reddit in over a year. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. I should do it again. I should go back. The thing is, though, I've started only rendering all of my shorts and stuff in 1080 1920 rather than 1920 1080. So, you know, vertical versus horizontal or landscape. So I would have to like start rendering them in both, because I'm pretty sure Reddit only takes the landscape, or it's at least optimized for landscape. When you said you started only, I was like, oh no, oh, only up. I'm confused, Hayden. I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. I don't remember what I said. I apologize if it's obvious, and I'm just being dumb. Oh, you're talking about OnlyFans. Oh, that's funny. there was a that did come up at some point. Let me qualify that before it gets out of control. In a previous stream, someone mentioned that I had an OnlyFans, or made a joke about it, and I was mentioning that. I was not saying that we had talked about starting one. Okay, guys, so I started only. Gotcha. That makes sense. I feel like I've definitely missed a ton of counters. Like, I definitely have not pressed the button as many times as I've gotten encounters, but oh well. No shame in the game, Ectric. Bill's gotta get paid. Trust me, I don't think I would make much money off of doing that. I mean, who knows, but like at the same time, yeah, probably not. New rule, 2 million subs equals OnlyFans, but you can only make grilled cheese. Honestly, deal. If I hit 2 million subs, I will make an OnlyFans and post nothing but me making grilled cheese on it. I actually make a pretty decent grilled cheese, so it would not be bad content. You would be kind of the person to say, hey guys, I'm going to start an Only Dance. Clipped? Alright. Listen, I am a man of my word. I mean, first of all, me hitting 2 million subs, like, that's insane. Second of all, even if I did, I would feel completely comfortable with cooking grilled cheese on screen, so. But if I ever cook on stream, or on video or whatever, it will never be a grilled cheese unless I get to 2 million subs and make an OnlyFans of it. So if you want to specifically see me make a grilled cheese sandwich, you're gonna have to, you know, share to everyone you possibly could ever know, to try and help get us to 2 million, and then I'm gonna have to, you're gonna have to sign up for the OnlyFans. Should make grilled cheese in all different ways. Honestly, that would be dope. I would totally like put a ton of work into that project if I ever got to that point. Share that in your Discord. Go for it. It's amazing what you can say when you are this far off and just like, you know, oh, it's never gonna happen. If it ever did happen, I would probably be like, oh yeah, I guess I did say that, huh? By the time, if it were to ever happen, by the time it happened, this stream will be such a far gone memory that I'll just be like, why did I say that? How can we buy 1.96 million subs? I mean, I think there is a thing where you can like buy bots, but I feel like 1.96 million is probably more than YouTube would allow. And second of all, it also would absolutely tank the channel. I'm going to save the clip so I can send it to you when that happens. When is a very strong word, but yeah, I marked it off myself. Maybe it'll be a short. Oh boy. I think I'll go to 3,700 and then call it a night, because it's getting close to 1 in the morning and I do have work in the morning. But, you know, I've been having a lot of fun with this conversation. I appreciate you joining me and hanging out tonight. When is not a strong word, it'll happen. Maybe in like 20 years, but it'll happen. Yeah, I mean, if I put enough time, I suppose anything is possible. It's like the monkeys typing Shakespeare. If you give it enough time, it'll eventually happen. But, you know, perhaps I will hit that. Perhaps I will never hit anywhere close to that. But, you know, I'm just along for the ride. I do dread the day that your streams become so big you can't really interact with us the same as you do now. I mean, honestly, same. I don't know that I would say when. I would say if. But yeah, I've seen a video of Markiplier talking about that kind of thing, where he just says, you know, that's the thing, like, that makes him absolutely so sad, is that, like, seeing like people like have such an impact with his videos and stuff like that, and missing being able to like interact with everyone and have that personal connection. Like, I love the personal connection we have in these streams and stuff like that. Like, I love being able to remember people's family members and things that they told me about and stuff like that. And I don't want that to change. But if I were to get to a point where I have, you know, a significantly higher number of subs than I do now, it is very likely that I would not be able to do the same sort of thing that I do now. I might have, you know, my people that I remember, and like obviously the people who are here now, I will remember them a lot better than if I were to get, you know, thousands and thousands more subs in the future. But it is, you know, a worry of mine that one day I will not be able to respond to everyone's message. I will not be able to, you know, hold conversations with everyone. And I will, you know, not be able to have that same connection. Luckily, for now, that is not a worry. John, are you insane? Thank you so much for the $25 donation. Can we get some extreme hype in the chat for John? Holy cow. Thank you so much for the dono, man. Holy cow. That is extremely generous. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to me whenever you're here, and I really, really do appreciate you showing your support in that way and helping make this stream a reality. I'm not done with it. You absolutely do not have to solo. I completely understand. Thank you so much, John. That extremely, extremely generous. Holy cow. I'm baffled. That might be the biggest donation I've ever gotten. That is insane. So for clarification here, David Pokemon Go doesn't have a shiny charm. However, that's what the shiny charm would look like in Pogo if you want it from a raid. Ah, cool. It's not about the body, it's about sending a message. Drink Snapple. You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. I've been neglecting. All porcupines float in water. That's the second Snapple cap. Wait, did you send it twice? It's showing up twice. That might just be a glitch on my end. I think it's just a glitch on my end. Oh my god, John. You sent $25 to tell me to drink Snap. You sent me $25 to tell me to do my favorite thing. Love to test that. Yes, I need to buy a porcupine now. You have blue eyes from the lighting? I thought you had brown and black eyes. Yeah, I have blue eyes. I suppose, yeah. Blue eyes. I never really thought about it. About how it looks on camera. If I was still working, I absolutely would double that, but I'm not, so I can't. Solo, please, do not worry. You are so overly generous all the time with all of your gifted memberships and stuff. Do not worry about it. truly appreciate all of the support all of you show. Y'all are amazing. Oh my goodness. My neck and shoulders are just so sore from constantly like looking up at ceilings and painting and contorting my body to like sand and all that stuff. It's just, oh man, gonna need a chiropractor after this, or at least a really good masseuse. Oh, whoops, forgot to press the button. COVID is really hurting my neck right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Hayden. I spend more money on much dumber things. Supporting Ectric and what he enjoys is nothing. Truly, thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me. And trust me, I get that. I spent a decent chunk of change on buying another Wii Sports copy so that I could possibly get a faster time in Wii Sports speedrunning. So I definitely understand sometimes just being like, yeah, let me just throw some money. Lies of P boss fight time. Good luck, Solo. It's a symptom? Yeah, the muscle aches and stuff is definitely a symptom. Should add a permanent shiny charm in Pokemon Go, but by filling out the Pokedex like you do in Legends Arceus. That'd be cool. Oh, with tasks. That'd be dope. That'd be real dope. Alright, we got 3 more encounters to go. We'll see how it goes. This has been an insane stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in on this. Gonna head out and head to bed. Have a good night. Catch you later and keep up the good work. Thank you so much, John. Thank you again for the dono. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I hope to see you again soon. Alrighty. We're going to be heading off soon anyway, so we will be going on a raid, though, so don't, if you are not looking to get straight to sleep, which I don't blame you if you are, gonna head out too. Good night. Alright, David, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. But yeah, for those of you who are not yet tired, we are going to go on a raid and pass on the love. But unfortunately, we did not get the shiny tonight. That's alright, though. Did a special research when Shiny Manectric Hunting originally came out. Oh, dope. Alright, we're going to go pass on the love, find ourselves another streamer to raid. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you had a wonderful time. If you didn't, you've not yet liked the stream and subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. It helps out the channel to be able to catch every single one of these streams as they come out. Regardless, though, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Let me give you a choice this time. We've got a Mario Party stream. We've got Terra Raids in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Or Kingdom Hearts. What are we thinking? Sorry, Kingdom Hearts 2. Terra Raids? You got it. We're going to raid Sam the Pokemon. You died? Oh, I'm sorry, Solo. It's a taste of... Oh, I do not need this ad. Oh god, I forgot ads are starting to come back on my computer. That's so sad for me. Alright, we're going to go pass on the love to Sam the Pokemon. With a hashtag ElectriCrew. Thank you again for being here tonight. I hope you had fun. I hope to see you in the next stream. But until then, have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you over in Sam's chat with the hashtag ElectriCrew.